Well, the folks at Intown.com are dedicated to keeping you in the know on where to go locally for just about everything. And today, Laura Doloff is here along with Mindy Allen to showcase Intown.com and the Special Family Resource Guide. Welcome, ladies. Tell us first about this is a special guide that is in Intown.com.
Yeah, we're so thrilled. Mindy and I met a couple weeks ago. She reached out to me. Well, actually, months ago, she had this idea in her head that she was going to get together. Essentially, almost like a little mini Intown, but for the special needs community in those things. And basically, you know, you find out that you have, or your child, or someone in your family has these different needs, and you're just overwhelmed. I mean, you're dealing with so many just concrete things right in front of you.
You just don't know what to do or where to go.
You don't know what to do or where to go. And, you know, sort of a little bit like an in-town premise, it's Mindy is creating these wonderful things with the Special Family Resources where you can actually go and have all of those things right at your fingertips. Providers, seminars, events.
Resources, national information. It's a way to bridge the gaps in the community between organizations, special need families, and providers.
And this is going to give you information on if you think your child or you think you have a relative that needs to be tested, then this will give you the source of possibly being able to go somewhere to have that child tested.
And then some.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Cradle to career. As much information as we can have to be a comprehensive website and resource for the community.
When do you think this is going to be up and available so that people can go right on Intown?
This week.
This
yes,
week?
in fact,
Okay.
today. Yeah.
Where would they go now? Because when you open Intown.com, you've got that bar at the top that you can go to the different sources.
Right. Well, the great thing is Mindy's going to be uploaded. Of course, we'll have the link to the resource guide in its totality. That'll be under community. But then Mindy's also going to be posting different events. For example, this month at Charleston Music Hall, there's a documentary called Misled, which is, you know, just kind of, well, I'll let Mindy tell about it, but potential causes maybe for attention deficit or autism. So she'll be posting those. So she'll pick the relevant categories if it's something that's kind of food-based, you know, probably under kids, but mostly it'll probably be under kids or community for sure.
Okay, tell us about this movie that's coming up at Charleston Music Hall.
Misled is a documentary. Don't be surprised when it's on the Oscar list for Best Documentary.
Wow.
She is gaining quickly national attention. She'll be in Parents Magazine in June, and Nike World Headquarters will be hosting a screening upcoming in May. There will be a screening here in Charleston. It's free, April 23rd at 7 o'clock at Charleston Music Hall. And it's a very profound documentary with a perfect mix of music, clips from popular movies, and nationally renowned experts talking about lead and some of the potential dangers with children and why you would want to really be informed.
Lead in the diet, lead in paint, that sort of thing is what you're referring to.
Absolutely.
Especially with Charleston being such an old town, you know, it's a perfect place and venue. And Mindy was telling me the statistics nowadays, especially today is Autism Awareness.
World Autism Awareness Day.
Yeah, that the statistics now, one in, I think you were saying 68
families, yes.
Staggering.
I know my grandson is autistic.
My sister has 2 autistic twins, so
So
dear
we
to our
all know
hearts.
somebody that's someone that's very close, if not even in the family. How did you get inspired to doing this?
Well, long story short, 12 years ago we were renovating our old home, 1925 Georgian home in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I was 4 weeks pregnant with our son, and I was supervising the renovation work. And you don't see lead airborne particles, and this is also part of Misled, the information. You do not see them. And of course, you would never be in there if
you can inhale them, you can taste them either way.
Right, and so we found out that I ingested lead airborne particles, and then later, 2 years later, we were to find it, well, the process, the 2 years, it mimicked autistic-like symptoms, as well as bloody stools. He was almost comatose when he was born, no cooing. Very terrifying. And I never found out what was wrong until we did get that autism diagnosis, and then I was able to find the information that he was indeed lead poisoned. So once we removed the lead from his system, you would never know. Right now, he's 11 years old and at Daniel Allen
So,
School. And
life-changing.
Yeah,
Life-changing.
I appreciate you being the forefront on this and
Absolutely.
bringing it up on Intown.com. And we look forward to that coming up this Friday or sometime this week, either
Yeah, for
tomorrow or Friday. So that's wonderful.
Absolutely.
We've got more coming up after the break, so I want you to stay with us. Thank you, ladies, for
Thank
joining us
you for
today.
having
Thank
us.
you so much.